live. This is late for some, early for others. We'll see who pops in. It's wide open. I know on Pacific time. Oh, we got one person popping in. It's about 12:30 and 1 o'clock a.m. Belinda, welcome. Glad to see you stop by. And we've got a second person. Let's see if they participate in the chat. Hey, Atlantis, welcome. Bridget, welcome. I get all kinds of people popping in. Of course, it's dark 30 for me, but for some people, it could be 9 o'clock in the morning. And I think for Bridget, it's probably around, don't say it yet, probably around, 10 o'clock in the morning? Maybe 11. $3:45 for you? Okay, so it's probably 12:45 here. Okay, 3:45 for Bridget. So I was way off, but it's still daytime. Yeah, I'm doing well. Recovering slowly. I had a live stream I did this morning. It's probably about 90 minutes, a little over 90 minutes. The first cemetery I went to, I got 2 bars. So, okay, whatever. I got 2 bars, but, I mean, that was cool. I just didn't like the fact that driving out there and driving back, I burned up about $15 worth of gas for nothing. But the second one was good. I may actually, well, no. Next weekend I'm supposed to meet up with Ray. Hopefully it'll be Sunday. And we do the Fresno Flats. And somebody's out walking around, so I'm not the only one up here. Oh, you're not feeling good, Bridget? Hey, Lisa, welcome. You're supposed to be feeling better, Bridget. I just wanted to come online and do a chat for a little while. I was kind of bored. So I figured, what the heck? I tried to get on a panel earlier, but it wasn't working. Now you got a tummy bug? Oh, burns that out? I used to make, I took Yukon Jack, that's 100 proof, it's a sweet liquor, and then I would mix it with a little bit of water, a little bit of honey, and squeeze some fresh lemon in there, and I'd heat it up in a saucepan. I wouldn't bring it to a boil, I would just warm it up, so you'd have a little bit of steam coming off. And you pour in the Yukon Jack, and you let it get all nice and warm. Put it in a mug, sit down, and just drink it all. And it would put you to sleep, and while you slept, it would literally burn. Whatever was bugging you, it would burn it right out. Next morning, you'd feel great. Of course, you'd be soaking wet, but You feel great. So, everybody, you having a good day so far besides feeling icky? Oh, you're from Ireland. Oh, I love watching videos from Ireland. It's like everything is so green. Okay, that's good, Bridget. You need to get rid of that icky, and then that way everything will be perfect. And Bridget's so we got Ireland and Australia, and I'm sure Atlantis was in here earlier. I'm not sure if he's from Canada or from the U.S. Let's see, no, it was a fine stream. Atlantis was a good stream. Yeah, Bridget, I agree. I'd love to go to Ireland someday. It's I'd have to take a boat. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of flying. I'm not got a lot of miles behind me. It's just the way the airports and the security has turned into almost a police state here in this country. I don't like it. It's like they treat some of the airlines, they just treat their passengers like crap, and you have to shut up and take it, because if you open your mouth and speak up against it, they'll just mark you as a disruption and have the PD come and pull you off. I think that's a bunch of crap. Oh, Raymond's in here? Raymond. Oh, Raymond, hey, welcome. Oh my God, is it October? Oh God, I guess it is. Oh, October 1st. Holy crap, I'm going to have to start wearing my Halloween shirt. I got a special shirt that I'm going to be wearing for my streams in October. Oh man. I can't believe I didn't think about that. Oh, tomorrow's Monday. Or, no wait. Today's Monday. And I think that's for everybody. Let's see, tomorrow, are they going to go live tomorrow? Yeah, I was thinking about going live tomorrow. Doing some spirit box out here. Because I'm not gonna do spirit box tonight. I did that this morning. Hey Boomer, welcome. You know, we just got a chat going here for all the insomniacs. But I'll do a spirit box and all that tomorrow. And I'll have to wear start wearing my Halloween shirt for October. So I'll do that tomorrow. Today's the 1st, but it's kind of just barely the 1st for me. And if you live in Hawaii, it's still the 30th. So there's a little bit of time. Oh, they're getting heavy. Oh, well, yeah, it's almost 4 o'clock in the morning for you, Boomer. The sun's going to be coming up in another 2 hours. I just wanted to come on, nothing really heavy. Just curious on who was up, so I figured, well, I'll just do a live stream and see who's up. Whoever comes on, we can go from there. Oh, Bridget, come on. Don't tell me you're going out for a cigarette. Oh, God, candy. Don't say candy. I just finished, probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, I finished my candy off that I got for Halloween in 2015. So this would have been 15, 16, 17. This would have been 4 years if I still had some of it left, but it's gone now. Hey, Wonder Pup, welcome. Oh man, that's not good. It smells like a skunk. Must have to watch where I walk. Yes. That's not good. Unless somebody has some skunk weed they're lighting up. Could be that. Don't know. I haven't seen too many skunks in this area. Although on my way to work, just before I get there, there's a bunch of them. I see at least once a week there's a roadkill. I know I contributed to one, but it was too late. By the time I realized it was actually something in the road, it was too late. 60 miles an hour, you can't stop on a dime. Oh, you like the skunk weed? I can't do any of that. The hell? This is weird. Okay. I don't know why I just flipped to portrait instead of landscape, but yeah, I test. So the hardest I can do is CBD oil, which it does help with my knee. Twix and Milky Way. I like the dark Milky Way. Chocolate's not quite as sweet, but nice and dark. Oh, you got the CBD oil? Okay, Boomer, you have a good night. Have a good rest. And that's what we need to find something for Boomer. So I know you got issues, but you don't have a lot of what is easily obtained in New York. If we hadn't voted a lot of the recreational stuff in here, I think some of the politicians were behind it, because then they could start taxing the stuff. That way, Governor Moonbeam could finish his multi-billion-dollar incomplete rail system, or high-speed rail system. Yeah, we just legalized it a couple years ago, or a little over a year ago, but there's still some regulations. There's a certain amount, I think it's 1 ounce. You can gift somebody 1 ounce. You can't sell it to them, but you can give it to them, friend to friend as a gift, hand to hand. You can't ship it in the mail. Hey Raymond, welcome. I think you were already here earlier, but not sure. I'll bring that back up. Yeah. Caramel apples, like apples. I can always go up to Springville. Yeah. Yeah. Springville has the Apple Festival, and you can walk down the street, and that's kind of like a farmer's market, and they grow a lot of apples up there. Grow a lot of everything around here. I mean, figs, sweet potatoes, almonds, corn, sugar beets. The place I tried to go to, first cemetery I tried to go to today, I drive by a place that processes garlic. So that smells the freeway up pretty good. I just about everything you can think of here. Peanuts, almonds, pecans, walnuts. It's all here. Okay, somebody I know we're missing. We're missing Bridget. What happened to Bridget? So how was everybody else's day? Okay, so, Belinda's eating chips. Well, I finished most of mine off. Okay, well, I don't feel so bad live streaming out here because somebody's hammering on some shit. I think it's next door. So they're pounding the crap out of a little piece of wood in the dark. We're good to go. And maybe it's 2 houses down. Yeah, the person pounding is, I think, 1 or 2 houses to the north, and the little puppy you hear is a Chihuahua, right next door to the south, and their patio light came on, which is kind of trippy because they got 2 larger dogs. One's like an English bulldog, and I'm not sure the other one looks like it might be pit bull mix. And they're usually the loud ones, but right now it's the Chihuahua. He's sounding off. I was wondering what happened to Carla. I haven't seen her since, what was it, Saturday afternoon. She's been MIA for a while. Oh no, wait, no, she was on, I think she was on the stream today. With onion and chive dip. Hey, chives are good. As long as you're not eating them plain. Of course, even then, if they're fresh, not cooked, just kind of a little bit of sea salt, and they're good. We used to raise those red onions and then the little green onions. You just cut the tips off and cut the root, and wash them, and then sit there and just put a little bit of salt on a plate and rub them around and go to town. We used to raise some red onions. My dad, when I was younger and we were at the old house, he took along the back fence. We rototilled. We took the grass out and rototilled on a little garden area, and we would raise some red onions. And at the same time, we had rabbits. We breed them, and we butcher the rabbits. But we take the rabbit crap, throw it into the garden area, kind of spread it around, till it in, and I shit you not, we would have red onions like this big around, like 2.5 pounds each. And they were the sweet red onions, and oh man, they were so good. To sit there and slice them up, and then you don't take and you break them up. You don't break the slab up. You put the whole slab on a big thick hamburger, and it was just bomb. It's not like we get in the store now where it's kind of, yeah. I mean, these were good homegrown red onions. Damn, dude. Jeez. I don't know what the hell he's pounding over there. It sounds like little small pieces of wood, but Jesus, he's just going to town on that shit. Yeah, we have some fresh salad, but a lot of the stuff we grow the onions. We have like the heads of lettuce, and then we have like a leaf lettuce that we grew. Like boysenberries. We have like big tomatoes and then cherry tomatoes. Carrots. I mean, everything went into a salad except for the croutons. We didn't grow those, but just about everything else you could put in there. We got like cucumbers, zucchini squash, the round summer squash, the white squash. Just slice it up, and my dad liked it with it dipped in egg batter and then fried, but I like it raw. Slice it up and eat it raw. We had all kinds of stuff. My grandma had 20 acres or 22 acres of walnuts, and then we plant corn in there. And then sometimes we plant potatoes, the red potatoes. We grow peanuts. We used to grow all kinds of stuff. And it was always better than what you could get in the grocery store. I mean, because we did it fresh. We'd pull them out. We'd throw them on the flatbed trailer, let them dry out for a couple weeks. and you got the peanuts with the with the red skin, not the brown skin, but the red skin. And we do the same with the potatoes. And I don't know, did everybody stop talking? I know there's 7 people here. If you're just coming in, you want to hit the like button and go ahead and do that. Okay, I don't think we got Belinda back yet. I haven't seen Ray the Fam. I haven't seen him in here in a couple of days. I'm gonna have to give him a call tomorrow and find out what's going on. I talked to him this morning. Well, Sunday morning, when I say this morning. Okay, you take care of yourself, Bridget. I mean, you getting better is more important than saying hi in a live stream. And Bridget, I got to check for that orb that you seen because somebody else, Panther, sent me a whole bunch of pictures, and I know at least one had orbs in it. So that was through my messenger, through my my Irish whiskey account on Facebook. So what I got to do is I got to go and download it because every time I click on a picture, there's a lot of pictures in there. And every time I click on a picture, it wants me to re-log in. So I'm just going to have to go in with my phone and download every single one of them. So you have a good night, Bridget. So Atlantis, glad to see you're still here. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Bridget. Hopefully tomorrow. I may go live tomorrow night. I don't know. Since France is going to be off. But it's going to be earlier than this. Probably 11 o'clock my time. Oh, okay, you're at work. You're in the U.S., right, Atlantis, or are you in Canada? I don't recall. But yeah, I want to go live tomorrow. Francis is not going to be on. Oh, okay, you're in Virginia. Oh, God, you're way back over there. Virginia, that's where I went to my AIT. I was watercraft operator. So I wasn't too far from Virginia Beach. I never made it there, but I didn't get out. I didn't have a vehicle at that time, so it was all public transportation, so I didn't go too far off base. Yeah, so you go 6 days a week, or 6 nights a week. Yeah, I have to go to work. I do the swing shift, but I do a 2 to 10 swing. It's not the normal 4 to midnight because of the way the daytime swing shift was there at the account I was at, because we did, myself and another girl did the Waymaster. And so we got the 6 to 2, and then I went 2 to 10 and finished up the trucks. But, I mean, they had a few other people. I started there back in first January of 2011, that's when they went to outside contractors doing the Waymaster and stuff. And there was only 2 of us left, even though they had trained some. They kept basically fucking up the paperwork. And then when you got stuff, shipping containers coming in from, we had some coming to Australia, Africa, the UK. So there was a lot of paperwork involved, and people start screwing stuff up and not paying attention. They'd be letting in containers that had leaked. So the paperwork said there was like 6,500 gallons coming in, but yet there was only like 5,500 gallons really coming in, and they wouldn't pay attention. So that was a big loss when you start dealing with $5 and $6 a gallon, and you're missing 1,500 gallons. That starts adding up. Fort Eustis in Virginia. That's where I was stationed at. Had to think back. Okay, we still got 6 people in the chat, and we have 2 people speaking. Who else is here? I mean, if you're not comfortable speaking, that's okay. If you are, please make a post so I can at least announce you, say hello. Oh, Fort Eustis, or we used to call it Fort Useless, but it was Fort Eustis. I'm not sure exactly how far from Virginia Beach it was, but I was in the early 80s, early to mid 80s, 83 to 85. And I did the watercraft operator, and later watercraft operator / gunner. So I take that position. If we were rolling up on a beach, I take the gunner position. Okay, looks like the chat is starting to die. Let me know if you guys want to stay on. Say something, I'll keep going. Oh, okay. Belinda's still here. I thought people were starting to fall asleep in front of their computer. Yeah, I haven't had as much time to do what I want. As a matter of fact, I'm just finishing up my laundry right now. I think the dryer went off a little bit ago. I grabbed a roast Friday, so I put that in a little dish and tossed it in the oven tonight to kind of get it mostly cooked. That way it's still rare towards the center. I uploaded one, what day was that? Wednesday or Thursday? I can't remember. Might have been Tuesday. But I haven't started to work on the next one yet. I still got the one in Porterville, Zalad House. I got to do that. I got 2 or 3 cemetery videos I can still work through and get up. Not sure if you're talking to me. I don't know who Bob Bevan. Do you have Bob Evan 3? No. I've never heard of Bob Evan 1. I used to have, well, actually, I still got, I used to have Netflix, but I still got Hulu. But I got to unsubscribe because I'm paying my fees and I haven't watched it in probably 4 months. I've been focusing on work and YouTube. So they've just been charging me, what, like $12 a month for the last 4 or 5 months. And I haven't even watched it. So I got to unsubscribe from that. Save a little bit of money. Oh, it's a restaurant? Oh, okay. And we basically, like our chain restaurants here, I don't know if you probably haven't heard of them if you're not on the West Coast. It's Black Bear, and then we have Orion's, which they're kind of more of a, like breakfast and pies and stuff, but they're pretty good. Black Bear's pretty good. Some of the stuff, I wouldn't get the biscuits and gravy, they're kind of sad. We got a lot of little cafes here. It's mostly breakfast. There's one right around the corner. I can't afford it this week. Maybe the middle of the month I can go there. They got some good scrambles. Their biscuits and gravy kind of suck. I went in there one time and I ordered it, and instead, I don't know if they ran out of biscuits or what it was. Hey, K-Dog, welcome. I ordered the biscuits and gravy, and instead of biscuits, they took like, I don't know if you know the Texas toast, the real thick Texas toast that they do the like the French toast with. It's like almost 1 inch thick. What they did is they took that, chopped it up into squares, and then poured a gravy over it. It was like a country style gravy, and it had little to no sausage in it, and that was their biscuits and gravy. And I was so pissed off. I knew I had to eat it because I sat there and I ordered 2 batches of it, and I should have asked. But I was so pissed off. I was sitting there like trying not to gag as I ate that crap. And I swore never again. Scrambles, great. The linguiça scramble, I mean, they do a really good job. But anything else, yeah, I won't. I'm not gonna go there. So how you been doing, K-Dog? Haven't seen you in here for a while. Probably, what, the first part of almost a week now. So I just don't go there that often unless I want to scramble, and it's like, I don't know, like $9. It's not too bad, but yeah, I just do my own biscuits and gravy now. I got sausage gravy, and I just take the the Pillsbury, the flaky buttermilk biscuits. And I'll bake some of those and then just pour that sausage gravy over it, and I'm good to go. Don't get away on me. Here we go. Or okay, so it's not this Monday. Today, it's a week from Monday. Like, damn, 800 pies. Holy crap. How many can you fit in an oven at one time? I mean, damn, I'm thinking that many pies. I ain't thinking about even a commercial oven. I'm thinking one of these big frickin' pizza ovens. Putting like 20 pies in at one time. That's a lot of pies. No, we don't have too many fall festivals around here. This time of the year we got, I mean it's harvest, but we'll have like, there's a pumpkin. I noticed there's a place just right, not too far from me, just on the other side of the freeway. They used to have Christmas trees. Now, this year, they started bringing in pumpkin stuff. So it's got some Halloween theme going, and then they'll probably work their way, go Halloween, and then right after Halloween, they'll probably jump into the Christmas trees. Oh, okay, it's this Monday. So it's like shit. It's like today. Damn. See, Saturday. Okay, so we're not going to be seeing a whole lot of K-Dog this week. Dang. Yeah, holy crap, that's 125 here. The timestamp. 500 vendors of churches and organizations at food booths. Oh, don't fade away on me here. Carnival rides. Miller and Miller. Okay. West Side. Oh, Nut Club. Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't have that much stuff around here. I mean, we got like small events, like there's probably the Apple Festival, if it's not if it hasn't already been done. But that's not Three Rivers. That's Springville. Okay, Apple Festival in Springville, and then there's a Cherry Festival. I really don't go to a whole lot of those things. Because I just kind of work and home. Now it's work, home, and YouTube. Taco Bell's having Taco Day. Wait, no, Taco Day. What? Oh, wait, no, it's not here. 4 different kinds of tacos for $5. Oh, I'm gonna have to swing by. We got several Taco Bells here. I used to like getting the you can get it was like 10 tacos. You can get 10 tacos or burritos or any number, different combination of that, up to 10, and it was like $12. Now it's like they charge you 18 and then tax you're almost $20. I was like, damn, there's only 10 freaking tacos. No sour cream, very little cheese, no tomatoes. They just kind of throw a little bit of ground beef, lettuce, and a little tiny bit of cheese, maybe 5 or 6 pieces of cheese, and you're paying $1.50 a piece. Oh no, I guess that was 12 in there now. So you're paying $1.50 a piece plus tax. So it's like coming out $20 for 12 tacos. And then if you want the double decker taco, you're looking at two something. 7 years. Oh, okay. Oh, and that's something else we got coming up. Oktoberfest. I wonder if there's going to be an event for that out at Mooney's Grove. I'm going to have to check into that because I think that'd probably be a kick-ass live stream. If I get out there and there's like a whole bunch of beer stuff out there. Watch the crazy people. Hey, Redman, welcome. I was debating if I should have put AM Paranormal in the title or Insomniac. Since I know for me it's 1:30, so everybody else closer to New York is going to be 4:30. Look behind me. I'm watching through the camera. It's dark. All I feel is the cold, crisp air of fall right now, even though it was nice and warm today and bright. And Belinda's still here. Yeah, if there was something bad sneaking up behind me, I would sense it. Otherwise, I'm sure there's probably a few over this way and a couple over here that they don't get too close. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, did you see my Atlantis, did you see the live stream I did this morning? I did one this morning, and it was a long one. Yeah, I did like 4 sessions, maybe 5. I lost track. Yeah, I went through the semicircle. I still have to listen back at a slower speed, because I know at one point, I know I got, well, actually a couple points, I got some complete sentences in there. I had a chance to get some tacos tonight from my taco truck, but I didn't take enough money with me. I just went and got me, just took a few dollars to get me one of them little 24-ounce beers. And the taco truck was sitting there. I'm like, oh, damn. I should have brought more. Well, if you go back and you view one of my other ones, it was the first time I did the Tulare Cemetery. I did some, I was going to actually do 2, but I combined it into 1 because as I was leaving, that's when I found the semicircle of graves. And the first one I think is trapped spirits or something like that. I say where I'm at in the first part of it, and actually I have, instead of going right into my intro, I go into where I was doing EVPs, and I ask somebody, um, "Can you see me?" And the response I get is literally, it's like over the spirit box. It says, "What? What the fuck? I'm here." And then I go into I go right into the intro and then into the video. So I mean, you might want to check that out because that's pretty good. And the second time I was there, I had two spirits. I was asking them if there was anything special or anything about the ground or the tree or anything why the graves were there. And one spirit says, "Spirits are bound here." And then right after that, another one says, "Yes, bound here." So I was trying to ask about that today. I don't know if I got a response on it because those were videos and this was live, so I'm not going to have as much control. I'm going to try. Okay. Yeah, you can just check it out. Like I say, it'll start off when you go into it. It'll start off with an EVP session instead of my normal going into the intro where I have, you know, those multiple images, you know, rolling over each other. But that was the first one. And then the second one was Mysterious Semicircle of Graves. And both times I got camera EVPs. Before I even pulled out the box, I was getting something. So I'm not sure if I got anything today. I'd have to go back and listen. I haven't had time yet. I come home and just did some crap here. I still got to get my garbage out before sunrise, before I even lay down. Still got my laundry in the in the dryer. I got to take out. Damn, I was worried about disturbing people with, you know, going live out here and talking tonight. Hell, there's people in there pounding on frickin', I don't know, it sounds like 1x2s. I don't know if I'm not even sure if I can't remember if I've seen it or not. I got to adjust the brightness on this because I was having trouble reading this morning when I was out at the cemetery. I mean, even if you watch the video and you look at my glasses, they tint when they're in the sun. So I had those going dark. I had the bright sun. I had my glasses going dark. And then this, I've got it pretty much set, but I didn't have the brightness all the way up. So, like, I could barely see some of the white text, but I couldn't see anything else. A big cloud. Let's see if I can get this up a little bit here so I could do something. A second here. It's going to still be kind of weak, but how's that? Was that all right? Was that big enough? I couldn't see it because I blew it out and I couldn't even see the screen here. So I can step back a little bit and try to get a little bit more. I mean, I could crank it up more, but I don't know if my lungs could handle it. This right now, I got it. Um, it's set at. I only got it at 40 watts. Still pretty low, but this is a Cleto. It's a tank. They're made for okay. But if you really want to get cranking, you need to get the drips. But I just don't like putting in half a bottle of juice and taking 3 hits. It starts getting expensive after a while. I'll roll that back down. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't turn it up too high because, like I say, it starts getting expensive after a while. Especially if you do it all the time. Oh, we got somebody new coming. Oh, Carolyn, welcome. I don't know if you're new to the channel. I don't know if I've seen you in here before. Welcome to the show. You can hit the subscribe and notifications. This wasn't really a planned thing. It was like a last minute. It was like, okay, it's 1 in the morning on the West Coast. Let's see who's up. I'm going to go live. Any ghosts lurking? No, I think it's actually starting to get too cold for a ghost because I can feel it. I mean, the days are still warm here, but the nights, when I get off work at 10, I get home by 10:15. I know the quick route, and I'll come in and I'll just open the window, a couple of windows and the door, and I'll just have several fans going, and it'll still be a little bit warm in there from the daytime, but I'll usually, probably around 3 or 4 o'clock, I'll wake up and I'll start closing windows and doors and turning fans from 3 down to 2 or 1. So I don't want to get sick. $4:41. Yeah, let's see what I got here. Yeah, 4:40. I think the timestamp on this one is 4:42. From oh, you got to pick up your son from the airport. Okay. What do we have? Even someone else come in here? Okay. Not sure if I'm missing somebody. Welcome. Oh, he was in California? Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm in the Central Valley, the Ag Belt area. I think one of these days, I think I'm gonna actually try to win the lottery. Oh, Riverside? Oh, okay. Riverside County, yeah, I'm north in Tulare County, just north of, Bakersfield, that's in Kern County, and then I'm 1 county up from that. I think one of these days I'm going to try to win the lottery, buy a mid-sized RV. Make sure I have a little satellite dish on there for internet, and just drive all over the frickin' country. I think that would be the dream job. Just drive all over, visit different locations, do paranormal videos, cemeteries, haunted buildings, abandoned places. Yeah, and I wouldn't need, I mean, a huge amount. I mean, if I could do even like a $2 million, $2 million, I mean, I'd be set. I just retire right now and then start doing that. Call it all good. Yeah, I don't need one of these $150 or $150 million jackpots. Just give me a couple million, maybe 1.5. I can make it work. I mean, I've done so much with so little for so long that now I can do almost anything with absolutely nothing. I think it goes something like that. Hey Renee, welcome. I have well, I don't have monster cookies. I got banana nut bread in here right now. That's been my kind of my go-to bait for the last probably 2 years. A little over 2 years. I got a little bit of apple pie, but yeah, I like this stuff. I get the Texas Rebel juice online, and I'll usually wait for a sale and get it at 50% off. Hey Kenneth, welcome. There we go. Yeah, I've been vaping that for years. Apple pie's pretty good, but I still go back to the banana nut bread. Watched camper van. Kevin Heckle. Oh, I haven't even heard of that. I'll have to check it out. I know there's a couple that I watched that they travel around in an RV, but I'm not sure what the name is right off the top of my head. So how you been doing, Kenneth? Anything exciting happened today? Snoochie. Welcome. Okay. Just can't sleep? Yeah. That's what I was saying. I was debating if I should put this AM or Insomniac. I know I still got to get back in there, and I got to go pull my laundry out here in a minute. The buzzer went off like half an hour ago, or maybe 45 minutes ago. But I know it's starting to get a little bit chilly out here. Although it wasn't chilly in the house. I had on shorts and a shirt and it was still getting a little sticky. Hasn't cooled off in there real good. But I don't want to run the AC. Yeah, I gotta have my uniform stuff for tomorrow, and I don't want to mess with it in the morning. I still got to take my trash out to the street. I'll do that probably just before I go to bed. Goosebumps from the spirits? No. No, it's just, I think it was probably around the mid-60s when I came out here a little over an hour ago. I think it's probably in the low 60s to high 50s right now. But I got on a pair of shorts and shirt. Well, this shirt, not real heavy. Starting to pull up my joints here. I got a bad knee, and the cold makes it unhappy. So are you the Juice? I haven't seen you before. Are you new to the channel, or just been lurking? Hey Ruby, welcome. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification. Okay, Court. Well, I think I've seen you in here before. Welcome. I think my neighbor's ferocious dog is getting angry. He's telling me he hears me. Yeah, I've been here for almost 5 months. Well, about 5 months, but I've only been doing live stream for like 3 weeks now, maybe 3 weeks. Most of my stuff was just videos, but... And Blenda's still here. You know, it was just something I tried. I had to get this new phone because the other one was like when I did go live, I was worried about a phone call coming through, and even then I was still getting a lot of alerts when I was trying to live stream, so I just got this one. It's a cheap $40 phone. Oh yeah, it's been 3 weeks now. I started, I think it was around the 10th of this month, I started doing live stream. But I was concerned about, I was still getting notifications, so I got this one. I haven't given out the number, so I don't have to worry about phone calls coming in, unless it's a wrong number or a telemarketer. But I didn't any social media that was on here. I deleted those apps. I deleted all the game apps to try to free up the memory for just live stream. And that's the primary. All I got basically on here that I use is going to be, well, I mean, I got some of the Google apps, but it's basically YouTube and Hangouts. But I still got some of the other Google apps just in case I need to do like the MapQuest type thing, driving directions. But most of that's done on the other phone, which is bigger. This one is small. This one inside the case is smaller than my older phone. Hey, goes to Hawaii. Welcome. Oh, it's still a reasonable hour in Hawaii. That's what look at here. Well, it's not even. Not even 11 o'clock yet. What, 10:50? 10:55? So I did that, but I need to go through and make some fine-tune adjustments on this. Adjust the brightness because, like I said earlier today, when I was doing the live stream, my glasses tint in the sunlight, that was the screen was dark and the sun was bright, so I couldn't see shit. I was literally having to like hold the phone right up to my eyes. Of course, looking down like that, it was like I got a lot of neck and chin shots as I was trying to read the chat. I'm doing okay. I just come out here and started this while I was waiting for my laundry to finish, because it was like I live in a studio by myself, so it's like, oh, I'm gonna go out and just see who's up. Somebody still has to be up somewhere in the world. Hey, Michael, EV Peace. How you doing tonight? Or, sorry, this morning. Oh wait, no. Where are you from? You're from Australia? You're on the other side of the world, so it's sun up for you. That little dog just keeps going. Oh, 157 here? Oh, yeah. So you're on the west coast then. That's where I'm at. I actually had overcast today for a little bit. Nothing really thick, but just those thin little cotton ball clouds all pushed together. God, chihuahuas. Man, you gotta love them. I think he's gonna eventually bark himself to sleep. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do, I need to get my laundry in and have myself a little bit more roast. I did a roast today. Haven't had beef in a while. It's been mostly chicken with a little bit of pork here and there. But I felt like getting a roast, so I did that today. Got some deviled egg potato salad to go with it. But I'm going to go ahead and wind this down for tonight, because I'll probably be back tomorrow. Or wait, no, not tomorrow. Tonight. Probably around 11 o'clock. Oh, you're in Poland. Oh, okay. So you're kind of further east. You're probably, what, 12 hours? 12 hours on me. It's probably, what, about 2 in the afternoon for you there. But, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and roll this down. It's getting chilly, and I need to get my laundry in. Get something to eat and go to bed, and then get up 5 hours later. Start doing videos, working on videos. Oh, it's 11 a.m.? Oh, okay. So you're 9 hours ahead. It's 2 here, yeah. So I want to thank everybody for coming in. You have a good night or a good day. If you're going to bed, sleep well. And like I said, I'll be back probably 11 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow, and do a live stream. I'll have my K2 and spirit box out and walk around the property. But until then, everyone have a good day, night, evening, and until next time, be safe.